Good afternoon. Welcome to the Open Gate Show for the first race meet in October 1st, this Saturday. 10 races. Time is really flying. DK spring water provides much needed oxygen to the body and brain, aids in digestion, helps us maintain a healthy body weight, and tastes great as it never tastes flat or boiled. It makes for an excellent drinking experience and one that does wonders overall. Located at 2 Creek Road, Kingston 6, call 876-627-91145, that's 876-627-91145, or 876-807-5315, that's 876-807-5315. Seahorse Riders Inn, located at 17 Port Anderson Road, Portmore, St. Catherine. Call 876-704-624-5-7. That's 876-704-624-5-7. For those who are from far away and want to be near the racetrack, where else to stay at that reliable and credible place. It's amazing how I do the Open Gate Show, regardless in whatever condition I am in. I sound very bright and very agile and at peace. Well, the Open Gate Show brings me a lot of peace because I want to give back to our local horse racing, something that was my ambition from the onset when I entered horse racing here in Jamaica with Philip Fiani and Wayne DaCosta. Shout out to all subscribers to the Open Gate Show. I'm asking everyone to subscribe as there are a lot of previews and interviews I'm sure you can't afford to miss. Those previews and interviews will be on for next week, and there are several. Make sure you subscribe to the Open Gate Show. The Open Gate Show hopes veteran jockey Everton Miller is okay. I haven't seen him. I understand that he fell and he sustained some injury. The Open Gate Show is sending shout out to those who have supported our local horse racing, and it includes Dr. Paul Wright, Ed Barnes, Cliff Williams, and Ainsley Jimmy Walters. First race starts at approximately 11:30 a.m., going 700 meters or 3.5 furlongs. 8 are declared. This race is for 5 and up, 150 to 180,000 claimers, and 6-year-olds and up who haven't won 2 races in their lifetime, as well as needed 5 and up who remains a maiden. These horses must not earn 140,000. More than 140,000 since the 1st of June 2022. Number 4 here, 4,000. You must note, not much separated him from number 6, Freedom for Eds, in their last 3 encounters. On the 19th of June, going 3.5 furlongs, 4,000 was with the leaders and ended up 2.5 and 4th behind Papa Albert, Highly Blessed, and Freedom for Eds. Was just about a quarter of a length behind that one. Came at the 17th of July rather. Same distance, 3.5 furlongs as tomorrow, and didn't run no race at all, slowly destroyed and weakened. On the 10th of September, 4 furlongs straight, 4,000 encountered with Freedom for Eds once again, and didn't do much. Up with the leaders and weakened to be 5th, 6.25 lengths behind Storming Money Marshall, who is here once again in Supreme Star. In that race, Freedom for Eds was 6 lengths behind them, so it was only a quarter length separated Freedom for Eds from 4,000. 7th of May this season, 4,000 ran well, going 3.5 furlongs. As I mentioned, the same trip, and won in pole-to-pole fashion, beating none other than Papa Albert, and read him up If he can reproduce that form, then he can fight this out. Number 5, Run Papa Run, where consistency could be the advantage for a top 3 place in here. Been running against weaker horses, but it's consistent. Number 6, Freedom for Ed, hard to separate this one from number 4, 4000, so you can't leave either out. You have to carry both for those who are going to play the exotics. Number 7, Money Marshall, has been beaten in all his starts since December 4th, 2021, when before that he won. That was on the 4th of December, going 5 for them straight, going all the way in fair time of 101 and 254, 5 for them straight. An iffy individual, but still he has to be caught. One of these, number 7, Money Marshall, number 5, Run J Run, number 6, Freedom for Eds, number 4, 4000. Second race goes 1100 meters or 5.5 furlongs for native and imported 2-year-old maiden special weight race. This is 5 were declared. We have 2 debutants, and both are U.S. importee. Number 1, The Love of God, has experience and should improve a bit. Gets the visor on for this and goes around the curve now. Number 3, Rule Boss, the only one here with experience on the turn. Rather okay on debut, finishing 6.5 lengths behind Salita into second. Number 4, Sistine Treasure. This is a debutant, U.S. bred, born the 5th of March, befitted by brethren out of Katira by First Jude. The Success Farm owns this one. Arindel are the breeders, they're top breeders in the States. And the groom is Lyndon Bennett. There is about the trains, Dame Dawkins Ride. First of 2 U.S. importee in this race, looks to be a useful sort. Here from a stable who doesn't push them early, but should be one that will differ. Can Win will have Lasix for her debut. The only thing though, brethren, I'm not sure, well, that stallion is doing pretty well in the United States. Number 5, Mr. DJ, the other U.S. importer here. This one will debut with the figure 8 and no Lasix. This one was born the 9th of January, a bay gelding by Mr. V out of Sweet Oats by Oxbow. Jason Acosta trains this one. Lakeland Farm bred, and Cristo Anthony, the groom, has been working and exposing much use. His workouts are faster than all here, so bear that in mind. Number 4, Sister Treasure. Number 5, Mr. DJ. Number 3, Rule Boss. One of those 3 should win. Number 1 for the minor, that's The Love of God. Third race goes 1100 meters or 5.5 furlongs for the native bred 5s and up who hasn't won 2 races and imported 5s and up who are maiden. Some declared. Number 1, Audibility, ran her best race the last time he ran. She ran rather on the 20th of September, going 5 furlongs straight. Showed some speed and ran even, finishing 5th, 3 lengths behind Garandero Valiant, who is here, and also Boy, who's also here. But that was out of straight. Goes on the turn now. Number 2, Moon, best display in ages when last race on the 17th of September, going 6 furlongs. Up with the lead and stayed on to be second, 5.25 lengths to Party Princess. Had Jamaican Storm behind. That race was in a higher class, but the field was not all that. With Party Princess beating her twice recently, and that one ain't here. The moon may shine brighter for a long while tomorrow. Number 3, Awesome Boy, back class, speed, fitter now. All the needed ingredients for a good performance. Interesting. Connections now runs this one on the turn. Is it confidence? Well, let's see. Number 5, Silverstein ran okay the last thrice she raced. Number 6, Valiant. His asset here is twofold. His last 2 races were good. The other, he can run on. And these horses will be weakening in the latter part, approaching the winning post. Number 7, Junior Jones, has been consistent since mid-July and broke his maiden just over a week ago. Needs to improve to win. Maybe he's sounder than most or all. And with that, it's a very important taking. Number 2, though, Moon. Number 6, Valiant. Number 3, Awesome Boy. Number 5, Silverstein. Number 7, Junior Jones. 4th race, 8 declared. It's for children up. Claiming race, 607,50,000. They go 7.5 furlongs or 1,500 meters. Number 1, Blood Song. Could obtain a very low exotic spot. Number 2, Angelus. Ran okay, especially a drawn on the inside on the 20th of September, going 7 furlongs at 18-1. Was pushed up with the leaders and ended up third, 5 3/4 lengths to Blood Fire and El Cid. Again, that's the case with this horse drawn on inner. But this is a small field, so she should be more, should benefit more. I'm expecting her to be more focused than the last time, as she's looking in good condition since August, where the Open Gate Show has stated to you all. Still, it's a bit tough for her to win, but she surely has a top 3 chance or top 4. Number 5, Inspired Miracle, unreliable thought, whose best can make an impact here. Number 6, It's a Boy. His last 2 says that this boy ain't right. But that said, he was only a neck behind another bullet when the last time he ran, and if that one was here, you would expect him to win, don't it? And 7, the Atlantic Blue, air from the deep blue sea with It's a Boy, and he's trying to improve 15 lengths on that one after being heavily supported in that race. Number 5, Inspired Miracle. Number 6, It's a Boy. Number 1, Blood Song. Number 2, Angelus. Number 7, Atlantic Blue. DK spring water provides much needed oxygen to the body and brain, aids in digestion, helps us maintain a healthy body weight, and tastes great as it never tastes flat or boiled. It makes for an excellent drinking experience and does wonders overall. Located at 2 Grief Road, Kingston 6, call them 876-627-91145, that's 876-627-91145, or 876-807-5315, that's 876-807-5315. Seahorse Riders Inn, located at 17 Port Anderson Road, Portmore, St. Catherine. Make your bookings at 876-704-624-527. That's 876-704-624-527. Race 5, 9 were declared. 1,500 meters they go, as per the previous race. But this race is for children up. It's an optional claim race, 300 to 400,000, and with native bred 5s and up, who have to run 4 races, those are eligible also. Number 1, Knowledge Bushman. He has speedy ones here to create how he likes it in the last furlong. So beware, Knowledge Bushman will be closing. Number 2, He Can Dance, had to dance behind laser lights 20 days ago, but before that, had that one 6.5 lengths behind. That was on August 6th. Got to be looked at surely, as he may dance better this time around. Number 3, Out of a Limb, back now off a brief hiatus. Looking okay in the mornings. Did not finish the last time he raced, but may be good enough Again, seeing that that's the norm with her, coming off a layoff. Loves it fresh, but will have one or two to make the earlies uncomfy. She likes to go to the front. Well, maybe. Let's see. Number 4, thunder strike. We can't predict when lightning will strike, so be careful when it is a possibility. It could strike tomorrow. Number 7, diligent, strange owner-trainer scenario, but hey, anything goes these days. Quickly back from that facile win last week against weaker. Number 8, laser lights, really shone bright on the 10th of September, the last time this horse raced, win by 10 lengths, pulling away from Ekin Dance and Dare to Speak. Both are in this race. Running with a few others, he demolished last time, and it was claimed by Rand Darby from Stephen Todd, and it is what it is, don't it? Number 9, Mama Sharon Darling, working well. Tuesday the 27th of September. This horse galloped out of straight 3 full 36 and 3/5. I don't know. This horse doesn't like to win. Coming up in claim, last couple of starts ran for 25,000, but a bit consistent. And Tevin Foster, he's riding so well that almost everything he rides, they really improve. It could turn out to be a tricky race, but I'm selecting number 8, Laser Light. From number 1, Niles Bushman. Number 4, Thunderstrike. Number 2, He Can Dance. Number 3 or number 9 for the minor places. Possible number 7 too. Shout out to those who have and still support me. We all need support. Well, in a positive way. This race 6 goes 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters. 10 declared. Number 1, Jonko Dreff, was on a hat-trick of wins when was a late starter approximately a month ago. His last 3 races he won were sprinting. Number 2, Aphelios, claimed 6 days ago and here tomorrow. Number 3, Taurus Boy, always gets in trouble one way or the other in his races. His condition has been looking a bit brighter since he last raced. Number 5, Alexis Dream, can do better. Interesting, he gets Dane Dawkins now, so you can look out for a capital effort. Number 6, Minded Cat, last 2 odds says something surely, and as he worked very well on the in September there, that got a 6 furlong gallop in 1:15 flat, yet a no-show in his subsequent race. So, the odds didn't suggest that he was fully focused. Who knows? Comes tomorrow. You better mind that Cat doesn't burst your exotic. Number 7, Quiet Boss, has speed, but for how far? Number 8, Sweetie Man, was sweet for connections last week. The 24th of September, when going this journey of 6 furlongs, led in pole-to-pole fashion, putting away to win by 2.5 lengths in the time of 1:14 and a fifth, beating JJ's Striker and Old King Cole. Up in grade with accompanying speed to contest with, but is better than meets the eye. Number 10, Ring Charmer. When anyone turns on a charm, it's always pleasing. Just that knowing when ain't easy, as these days dreams not coming through. So don't depend on a dream. Take your chance. Number 3, that's my selection, Taurus Boy. From number 5, Alexis Dream. Number 8, Sweetie Man. Number 6, Minded Cat. Number 10, Ring Charmer. Any one of these horses can ignite and turn this race into a win. 7th race, 10 declared. 6 furlongs again, this one goes. Or 1,200 meters for Needlebed Fuels, who hasn't won 2 races in imported fuels were made. Number 1, 31 Kisses, 1 of 2 here for trainer Richard Izan. this horse ran well last time. She raced the 20th of September, going this journey tomorrow, 6 furlongs, and at 15-1 was up with the lead and stayed on to be fourth, 1 3/4 lengths behind Silent Mission, Alexa's Secret, and a gift from Ben, who is here again in this race, as well as, yes. Then Dawkins gets the call now to get 31 kisses in the winner's enclosure. Well, to try to get 31 kisses in the winner's enclosure. Number 3, Noble Impulse, one of 2 here for the champion trainer Anthony Nunes. This is a late-born colt. This horse was born on the 26th of June. Well, anyway, he ran okay last week, though one would say he's unpredictable. He could be just developing now, and improvement could be had. Go-to rider, Tevin Foster, he gets the call. Number 4, Marketplace, Trainer Wilfred Smith enters 2 here. Number 5, Agosumi, been getting great support in the tote in all 7 career starts, but failing to deliver the dumplings. Look smooth in cheap pieces on the exercise track, and that is on now. And who knows? He could come to the fore and to win easily again, because he's highly thought of at the newly stable. Incidentally, Hakosumi means Chinese dumpling. Number 7, One Like It, ran disappointing, for me at least, on the 25th of September. That was last time, going 5 furlongs round, although drawn in the inner. He was one paced in that race, won by KP's Choice. Noble Impulse ran second, 2 lengths behind that one. Better drawn now and gets back the visor after Dane Dawkins opted for number 1, 31 Kisses, Omar Walker ride. Number 10, I give some Ben, only needs to duplicate that good display and last to fight this out. Good race, this one. Number 5, Hagosuni. Number 1, 31 Kisses. Number 10, I give from Ben. Number 7, One Like It. Number 3, Noble Impulse. One of those surely will win. 8th race goes 1,100 meters over 5.5 furlongs. 9 declared. It's for native trios who are a maiden. It's a maiden condition race. Number 1, She's My Friend, yet to prove she is friend to her backers. Maybe she will be a friend now to those who are sticking with her. Number 3, North London, has the ability, but. Well, for one, she's very light at the handicaps. Number 4, Storm Come. Storms are plenty in the area of late, but not all storms comes to expectations, as recently seen with Hurricane Ian, dead straight to Jamaica and turned away, changed his mind. Number 7, Monaco, 2 starters here for Anthony Nunes. Was a late on starter last week. Monaco is very light and may come alive. Stablemate number 9, Phonometer, with all facial equipments off, ran improved in last 2 races. Hiked from 51 to 57 kilos here, but it can still do well. One of these, number 9, reluctantly, Phonometer, from number 1, She's My Friend. Number 7, Monaco. Number 4, North London. Sorry, number 4, Storm Come. Number 3, North London. The penultimate race, the feature race, I'm Certified Trophy. I'm certified, was owned and bred by the late Joe Duane, Philip Fiana trained Winston Griffiths, the normal rider. Groomed by Milton McDonald, a.k.a. Bravo, same groom who had Viceroy and some top horses. A groom that has groomed a lot of good horses from out of sharp days at its table, and now at Philip Fiani. 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters for Cheers and Up. It's an open allowance race and has attracted 12 starters. Number 1, Colin Blair, looking very happy of late, especially yesterday when I saw this one going to do his workout. Number 2, Atomical, lost only once in 7 career starts, and this is her first start since her big Derby win, and is up against older horses here. Looking well in the mornings and will test her versatility status competing in the sprint race. A very interesting race. She can win, surely. Number 4, Duke, 57 kilos, but the speed is likely to collapse. Therefore, he can be in for a top 4 or 5 placing. Number 8, She's My Destiny, can't be working any better, and you can throw out her last race as she was obviously penciled for this race. Back now down in class. Number 9, Laban, another who will benefit from a speed collapse, which is highly likely. Number 10, Law of Lucy, has more to find, of which she can, but will that be enough for her to get a top 3 slot? I don't think so. But as I always say, I'm not Moses. Number 2, Atomica from number 9, Laban. Number 8, She's My Destiny. Number 1, Curling's Affair. Number 4, Duke. The final race, 5.5 furlongs or 1,100 meters. 11 declared, it's for native bred 4s and up, who haven't won 2 races, and imported 4s and up, who are amazing. Number 1, No Surrender, cut it back to a more suited distance, getting the blinkers off for the first time and could upset these. Number 2, Sam Solano, ran in a terrier fashion around 2 turns last week and goes sprinting now. Well, I can't figure out how this horse will perform tomorrow. Maybe you can. Number 3, Rods the Indian, can he enjoy this short distance? Maybe. Especially if it rains, or if he was serious the last time he ran. Who knows? Number 4, Big Argument, comes in very light. Didn't see her in the mornings, but she has been working on the track, so I can't really assess her. Should be considered though. Number 5, Short Curling, 4th run since coming off a Sojourn, was well supported in that last race when he finished 3rd, 5.5 lengths behind Carl's Choice and China Music. Has been weakening in his last 10 starts. Could fight this out if that is corrected. Number 6, Lady Pujari, ran even at 72. Well, that was very surprising odds. The 20th of September, going 6 furlongs. And ran even to be 5th, 5 lengths behind The Good Life, Hio Primero and Nakamura, who is once again here. Did run before that against Nakamura and was 17 3/4 lengths. Well, I should say about 12 lengths behind that one, and really improved to be closer to Nakamura once again. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Number 7, Sticky Dawn, consistent in last 3, and here with a feather to tote. Very interesting. Incidentally, I should go back to number 6, Lady Pujari. First time blinkers will be on and the figure it will be off. We go now to number 8, Nakamura. Was in that race where Sticky Dawn and Lady Pujari last competed. I'm expecting another placing on the board for this one. Number 11, Snowflakes, Speedy Sort, who only knows one way to run, and that's in front. Could hang on for a shot. Number 7, Sticky Dawn. Number 5, Short Curling. Number 3, Rods the Indian. Number 1, No Surrender. Number 11, Snowflakes. Let me comment on my opinion on the trainer's title for 2022. It's obvious that the reigning champion trainer, Anthony has a lot of buttons to press going to December 31st. Jason Acosta is doing his best to maintain that lead, and it is diminishing every race meet. He has to find something extra. Until Nunes has a lot of 2-year-olds, he has a lot of maidens, he has a lot of non-2 3-year-olds, non-2 winners 3-year-olds, as well as some of his horses are getting back into form, One of a Kind, Further and Beyond, and the likes. Very interesting, and it may be close, it may not be, but Anthony Nunes, at this point in time, has momentum. Let's see how that goes. Remember to subscribe. It's very important. And you need also to tell others to subscribe, because there will be some very, very interesting interviews as well as previews on our local horse racing with horses, personals, stud farms, yearlings, etc., etc. So please subscribe. DK spring water provides much needed oxygen to the body and brain, aids in digestion, helps us maintain a healthy body weight, and tastes great as it never tastes flat or boiled. It makes for an excellent drinking experience and does wonders overall. Located at 2 Creek Road, Kingston 6. Call them 876-627-91145, that's 876-627-91145, or 876-807-5313. Never you forget, you can stay at somewhere comfortable and secure, especially when you have a double race meet over the weekend. Sea Horse Riders Inn, located at 17 Port Anderson Road, Port Worth, St. Catherine. Call them 876-704-6245-7. That's 876-704-6245-7. The Open Gate Show makes me happy doing it. I've done it when I was admitted in the hospital. I've done it on my honeymoon. I've done it while I'm in the States, wherever. I love to do it. It energizes me. When I finish, I am back to my present self. Take care and have a great weekend. Good luck.